follow your dreams. You got a diploma. Diplomas are pieces of paper that sit on walls. After you get a diploma, real life starts. You gotta chase your dreams, man. I don't really give a what your paper said, if it ain't what you're dreaming of doing. Plus that paper's kind of deceptive anyway. And I always thought it was messed up that you ask a kid at 18-year-old to declare what he wants to be for the rest of his life. Then he gets a major and he works his ass off for 4 years and he gets a degree, and he didn't even know who he was when he answered that question. Most people I know don't even work in their degree because they discover something else. My partner was a lawyer, man. He went to school for law school and everything. He passed the bar before he graduated law school. That's how brilliant he was. He an agent now. He ain't even want to be the law no more. He an agent. He just decided to do something else. So I say chase your dreams, man. Do that thing, man, that keeps you up at night. That thing that bothers you, man, that makes you trip. You can't quit thinking about it. You always, that thing, man, that you wake up in the middle of the night, you got a new idea. That's what you got to chase. Because anything else, it's gonna disappoint you. You're gonna forever be sad, man. If you don't chase that dream, you're gonna forever be miserable, man. Bishop Jakes was talking one day on a podcast. I heard him talking. He said, I would hate to die and never do the thing I was born to do. That's a sad thing, man. That people like, they never chase because you got jobs and stuff and you listening to other people. I would, man, if I hadn't chased my dream, I wouldn't be here. If I listened to my mother and father, I'd have been a construction worker, just like my brothers. Boy, this the work we do, we Harveys. I was out there on that bridge with that tar mop in my hand, swabbing that tar on them cracks on the freeway. I was thinking the whole time, I got to get the out of here. This is not what I'm dreaming of. I was never dreaming of that. I had a dream, man, I was a little kid, I wanted to be on TV. Some crazy shit in the 60s. To sit up and say you want to be on TV, it was unheard of, man, but it's all I had.
Thinking about what you want to do and start trying to put lens to it. Start trying to find focuses. Start trying to do what you want to do. You have an internal war that immediately rises within you. People from the outside may say whatever they want to say. That's good. But it's what we say to ourselves that causes an inner conflict that is difficult for us to rise beyond. So when you start having these ideas that God's given you and you want to start pressing it and putting it on paper, it becomes you that creates your own boundaries, set these imaginary rules to make you think that you can only go so far. But tonight we want to break that. Tonight we want to expose that, but we want to look at it and really dive into it because of what he's saying when he's talking about deferred hope. So I want you to get your pens out because we're going to talk it like we're in class. Deferred hope. Somebody shout deferred hope. Defined as this: a long drawn out time that extends beyond the comprehension of our expectation. Now, when you marry unmet expectation, high anticipation, and the time you have waited, sometimes it would shift to a feeling of time out. Sometimes it will shift to where you feel like you're out of time, that you're too old, you've gone beyond the scope of time for you to actually do what you dreamed about. And sometimes you question yourself, well, maybe this is not God. Well, maybe I missed my window of opportunity. And if you're listening to the wrong people, you will switch and move beyond your dream into somebody else's dream. Touch somebody, say, stay with your dream. Stay with your dream.
So many times, people feel that if they have a dream, it almost guarantees them that they'll be successful. I think that most people die with the dream still within them, never activated. Now, I'm not opposed to you having a dream, but I just am opposed to you thinking that a dream is enough to help you in your life of success. What I have discovered is that the dream is free, but the journey isn't. So people like to dream, they like to talk about what they would like to become, where they want to go, who they want to be, what they want to do. It's okay. But usually that's where it stops, with conversation. And the reason it stops there is because the moment I declare my dream, if I'm going to reach it, I have to do something about it. The dream's free, the journey isn't. And it's because the journey has a price to it that most people don't fulfill their dream. They do not reach their dream because their dream is illegitimate. They don't reach their dream because they have to pay a price. But we all have to pay a price. No one has ever reached the top of the mountain of their dreams and goals without having to make that climb. So Get the dream, pay the price, realize the dream. I hope that for you big time.